Charles Ray's 2009 sculpture, Boy with Frog, is an important work of contemporary art. It can help us better understand themes like childhood, nature, and the role of art in society. The sculpture is on display at the J. Paul Getty Museum in Los Angeles. By looking at how the sculpture uses line, color, and light, we can better understand its meaning and why it matters. One thing that stands out about Boy with Frog is how it uses lines. The sculpture is incredibly detailed, and this is achieved through the use of lines. The lines help us see the contours of the boy's body and the texture of the frog's skin. This makes the sculpture seem more alive and dynamic. It also highlights the connection between humans and the natural world. Another important element of the sculpture is its use of white color. The sculpture is mostly white, with different shades and textures that create depth and contrast. White suggests innocence and purity, emphasizing the boy's youthful spirit and the frog's natural beauty. The absence of color creates a powerful contrast against the background and makes the detail of the sculpture stand out. The play of light and shadow creates a sense of depth and allows us to think more deeply about the sculpture's themes. The most important element of the sculpture is its use of light. The sculpture is illuminated from within, creating a warm and magical glow. The light emphasizes that the boy and the frog are not just physical beings, but also symbolic representations of deeper ideas and emotions. It creates an intimacy and a warmth that invites us to connect with the sculpture on a personal level. The use of light also shows how important art is in shaping our emotional and intellectual responses to the world around us. In conclusion, Boy with Frog is culturally significant because of its use of line, color, and light. The sculpture challenges our assumptions about the relationship between humans and nature. It asks us to reflect on deeper meanings and emotions that are part of our experiences. By examining the use of line, color, and light in the sculpture, we can better understand its cultural significance and its impact on how we understand the world around us. Carrie Mae Weems' photograph titled The Edge of Time, Ancient Rome is a striking piece of art that captures the essence of time, memory, and history. This photograph, taken in 1995, features a woman standing in front of a large ancient Roman ruin, looking out into the distance. The woman is dressed in a simple black dress and her face is obscured by a veil, giving the photograph an eerie, haunting quality. The photograph is culturally significant for several reasons. First, it speaks to the idea of timelessness and the enduring nature of history. The woman in the photograph is standing in front of a ruin that has been around for centuries, yet she herself is dressed in modern clothing. The juxtaposition of these two elements speaks to the idea that time is relative and that history is always present, even as we move forward into the future. Secondly, the photograph is significant because it challenges our notions of history and memory. The woman in the photograph is standing in front of a ruin that is a physical reminder of a past civilization, yet she herself is an embodiment of the present. The photograph encourages us to question how we remember the past and how we choose to engage with history. The photograph's use of line, color, and light is particularly effective in conveying its message. The woman's black dress creates a stark contrast against the light-colored ruin behind her, drawing the viewer's eyes towards her. The lines of the ruin, particularly the arcs, create a sense of depth and perspective, giving the photograph a three-dimensional quality. The use of light in the photograph is also significant, with the light hitting the ruin at a particular angle, casting shadows and highlighting certain details. The use of light gives the photographs a sense of drama and intensity. In terms of the meaning that can be derived from this photograph, it encourages us to consider the relationship between the present and the past. It prompts us to think about the ways in which history shapes our understanding of the world and the ways in which we engage with it. It also challenges us to question our own assumption and biases about history and memory. In conclusion, Carrie Mee Weems' photograph titled The Edge of Time, Ancient Rome is a powerful and thought-provoking piece of art that speaks to the enduring nature of history, memory, and time. Its use of line, color, and light is particularly effective in conveying its message and encourages us to consider the relationship between the present and the past.